Hello, it's time. The 500 subscriber Q&A Monadomax. Your your questions will be answered right now. Are you ready? The 500 subscriber Monadomax Q&A. Alright everyone, what is up? Monadomax, I don't really need a headset because we're not reacting to anything. What is up everyone? Today is the Q&A, as the announcement was just earlier. We got a bunch of questions. We have over, I think, 30, I think is what I found. I don't remember now. But there were some questions that was kind of the same, so if I skipped you, I'm sorry, it was a similar question, and I already had it on here. So, let's start. You might be finding out some interesting facts about Monadomax. Who knows? Alright, first question. Tyler Major. You're going to get to 1,000, man. So proud, bro. I have two questions. Are you going to carry on making videos even after 2020? And two, what was your inspiration to get into boxing / getting fit? Okay, so, yes, I'll be making videos after 2020. Obviously. Thanks for the support. We are going to make 1,000, I think. Sorry, I'm hiccuping. What was my inspiration to get to boxing / fit? Okay, so a little story about me is I go to a church, and this church has a pastor that is a boxer. He's retired, but he's into boxing. He trains boxing. He's had over 100 wins, 2 losses, and watching the KSI versus Joe Weller fight, I got more interested in boxing. And so I was like, hey, yo, can you train me? Can we do some boxing? So we've been doing some boxing training. We got gloves. He's teaching me some moves. We were about to go full on in when like 2 months ago, but obviously the coronavirus happened, so we haven't been able to go the full training like that we had planned originally. So hopefully we'll be able to do those trainings that was planned pretty soon. Next question. Louise? Or no, that's not Louise. Lewis. I hope I got that right. I know you enjoy The Wolf Among Us. That's one of my favorite Telltale games too. But if you have played other Telltale games, which is your favorite? Also, really enjoy your videos. I think your content's very under. Thank you for that. So, my favorite Telltale game, other than The Walking Dead, I love the Telltale Walking Dead series. I think their Batman Telltale series is very underrated. I think it's pretty original for the character Batman, some of the stuff they did in those 2 seasons. What else did I like from them? I own a lot of the Telltale games I've played. I like their Guardians, actually. The Guardians of the Telltale series they made, the Guardians of the Galaxy Telltale series, was very underrated. I thought that was a very nice game. What else did I play? I've played a lot of Telltale. I haven't played their Back to the Future, I haven't played the Jurassic Park, but I love Telltale. I would say probably Batman, other than Walking Dead, because that's the one everyone's going to pick. Minecraft Story Mode was just kind of weird. Moving on. We have a question from Dylan. Why are they called apartments when they're all stuck together? I guess just because you... Wow, okay. This is actually a good question. I don't know the answer. I don't have the answer to your question, Dylan, and I apologize for that. Moving on, we got Ethan Mate. Great video. Congrats, man. Thank you. My question is, what is the one thing you want people to remember about you? The one thing I want people to remember about me is... Alright, we're getting into a deep story. Alright, here we go. For my entire life, I've been told, no, Max, you can't do that. You're gonna get hurt. In case people don't know, I have hemophilia, a condition, hemophilia. It's type B, and I'm not gonna go into detail what it is. You can Google it. But basically, as a kid, and still, I've had a strict life of, like, not a strict life, but there's things I can't do because I have this. I want this decade, I want to shock the world. I want to prove people wrong that you can do these things. Even if you have this condition called hemophilia, I want to prove everyone wrong. I don't want to be that person that was told no his entire life in terms of doing stuff. That's what I want to be remembered for. That was a deep question. Oof. That was a deep answer. Alright, next question. We got from Adam. Alright, stay positive, lad. Quality super B. It's nice to see our channel growing. Thank you. What kind of other things do you do in your free time? Well, before the coronavirus, I used to hang out with friends. Alan. I don't know if you guys remember Alan from a previous video. What else did I do? I mean, I played games, obviously. That's a Nintendo channel. Got games. Bowling. I'm in a bowling league, but that got canceled. I hang out with my grandpa. I just read comics, just being a nerd, basically. That's pretty much what I do. And like when the coronavirus is gone, that's all I've been doing is games, reading comics, working on some boxing training. Not much, since I haven't been able to communicate with my person. The Sad Gamer Show asks, what do you think is more important for a game to have? A memorable soundtrack, a compelling story, or great graphics? So I don't know if you're asking in which order of this, but I will give you the order that I would say. I would put frame rate is your highest priority. Well, no, story is the highest priority. Then your second thing, I know you didn't mention this, but I would say frame rate is your second thing you should have up there. Is your highest priority. Then graphics, then soundtrack. Obviously soundtracks are great and all that, but the story and frame rate I think is the most important thing, even if the game looks awful. So hopefully that answers your question. Morales AMC asks, Monado, I am so proud of you. It's amazing to see you start so small and now seeing you with over 500 subs. Road to 1,000 subs. Anyways, my question is, what is your favorite video you have made? That's a good question. The Banjo reaction trailer, just with the amount of people we had in that call, not expecting Banjo, since, Banjo, or we got the Hero trailer before, so we were like, we're not getting Banjo today. It was a great day. That was a pretty fun trailer, or pretty fun video. What else? The Black Friday video, actually, with Alan, that was actually pretty fun to do, not gonna lie. In terms of other things I have made, what else? Omegle videos are always fun to make too. I like doing Omegle. I like reactions to like Nintendo Directs and stuff. Hopefully that answers your question. Alright, we got another question from Dylan. Why do scientists call it research when they're looking for something new? I thought they always say we are researching this new thing. No, maybe I'm wrong. Okay. Dylan, you're asking some weird questions. This is a Monadomax Q&A. This is not the world Q&A. I'm sorry. Next question. You're a legend, bro. Thank you for the support. I think I put in the wrong thing. I thought I had a question from you. All right. Next question. Question 10. Wait, I can't believe I got the wrong. I put a thing that wasn't a question. Lard SEXY. What type of name is that? Okay. Thoughts on KSI and how was your conversation with him? I think KSI is a great person. My conversation with him was great. I think he's an awesome dude. He puts on a character on camera, but he's a completely different person off camera. So both sides of him are awesome. I mean, even his new soundtrack simulation is going to be going into detail with that. So I think he's a great guy. So next question, we got Dustin H. Who are some of the people that you look up to in the YouTube world, and how do they affect your ideas when coming up with videos? Okay, that's actually a good question. I mean, I could tell you, well, this doesn't really answer your question, but acting is a very passionate thing I have in mind. Acting, YouTube, boxing, those are the three things I want to do in life. And acting, that whole thing really came from McJuggernaut, it's the YouTuber. That is like such an amazing YouTuber. The content that he produces is just so different, and from just a storytelling way, it's groundbreaking. But does he really affect my decisions on YouTube? Not really. I don't really know who affects my decisions on YouTube, who I look up to that would affect my decisions on YouTube. I don't know. That's a good question that I don't have the answer for. I'm sorry. Alright, next question. I feel bad that I couldn't answer that question. Alright. KSG Epic asks, also, who's your inspiration? My inspiration, just in general, honestly, comes back to McJugger. Like, it's just with the acting thing that's up there. In terms of just YouTube inspiration. I know I have one, I just can't think of it. I mean, maybe on the Nintendo side, I mean, I always thought Game Explain was just such a cool channel, and I was like, I want to do that, what they do. So, I mean, I would put Game Explain up there in terms of the Nintendo side of my channel. That was a big inspiration. Yeah. Obviously, just I started this YouTube channel because a friend really wanted me to do it, since I had, like, the person thought I had the tools and just the opinions to make a great channel. So I guess that person would be the inspiration of this channel, I guess, since I had no plans of doing this in a way. Next question from Ben Smith. Favorite film or TV series? You know what? I'm going to answer both questions for you. My favorite film is The Joker. I think this world needed that movie, just in terms of mental health, acting in general. That is going to be a groundbreaking movie for actors that are starting. They're going to look up to that movie. Joaquin Phoenix, his performance on trying to be a better actor. That was a revolutionary movie, and I think it was a very needed movie. I don't want to go into really detail because I would be talking about this for a while, but that was a very needed movie. If you guys want a video about that, maybe on a stream I'll talk about it. And his next question was my favorite TV series. The Walking Dead, that's up there. I mean, I have a Walking Dead poster that's signed by 70 plus of the cast, so that's a big show for me. I love The Walking Dead. What else do I like? Psych is a really good TV show. It's really different in terms of just the whole type of detective shows that are out there. And what else do I like for shows? I don't know. Game of Thrones is good, but like the last season. What else do I have? I like Ash vs. Evil Dead, but that got canceled. I like Bates Motel. That is a very good show. If you haven't seen it, it's on Netflix, I think. Very great show. Next question comes from Nan. Okay, so I'm kind of cheating on this one. He asked what top 3 of my games of all time was, and I'm only gonna give one. I'm gonna give you my number 1 favorite game, and because I want to eventually do a top 10 video of my favorite games of all time. So my favorite game of all time would have to be Spider-Man Web of Shadows. No, I'm a big Spider-Man fan. I mean, I don't know if you can see back there, but I have some Spider-Man art up there. And in my room, I just have a bunch of Spider-Man stuff. My favorite color is red, and Spider-Man's a big inspiration of the red color, you know. And also just a relatable character in certain factions. I love Spider-Man. So, that game, seeing Spider-Man Web of Shadows, such a dark game for the character Spider-Man, I was not expecting the turns that they was going to make. Like, so many original designs of characters we never seen with a symbiote at the time. Nowadays, you can see a symbiote with anyone, but it was crazy. The game's story was amazing for me. I always was mind blown by it, and I think I always will be. Obviously, the new Spider-Man game was really good too, but I don't. So I'm gonna eventually make that a video. So sorry I didn't answer the whole question. Looky Boy asked. Looky Boy, sorry, that's a cool name. My question is, what else was said off camera with you and KSI? Keep up the good work, man. Thank you. Basically, what was said was really, we were just talking about boxing, just in general. I told him he was my favorite boxer, because he is my favorite boxer, and here's why. I know I'm going to get a lot of criticism for that, and he by no means is the best boxer. He's probably one of the worst boxers out there, in terms of, like, you know, Anthony Joshua, Andy Ruiz, Luis Ortiz, you know, Deontay Wilder, all those people, Ryan Garcia, yeah, you know what I mean. The reason why KSI is my favorite boxer is because he fighting on just the sport got me into the sport, and just like many others. And he was laughing so hard from that, and it was cut, but It was funny. We talked about other stuff. I don't really remember the conversation, but it was great. It was like 5 minutes. Next question comes from Soypick. What craziness will happen today? Well, he says, Max, you must tell me. Well, in terms of today, I mean, we got those murder hornets, or murder bees, murder hornets, I don't know what they're called. That's pretty scary, just to think that we're getting coronavirus, and now we're getting murder hornets. Bugs are my biggest fear of all time, so I absolutely... Whoa, there's a bird over there. Sorry. I can see my window, and there's this blue bird. Oh, sorry. Okay, so yeah, it's kind of scary. This year has been crazy. World War III, coronavirus, murder hornets. Okay, what else? Max, do I like Undertale? Or do I like Undertale? Yes, I like Undertale, but I'm going to be realistic with you guys. The community out there for Undertale is so toxic, so bad. For some people, it ruined Undertale for them just because of the community. Max, do you have the thing where that is, why did you even how is that you may have Max, did you get on the KSM? Okay, I hope I read that right. Was I going crazy, or did the guy just do all that? Okay, how did I get on the, do you may have Max, did you get on the KSI? I did get on the KSI video. Okay, well, this is a interesting question that I'm about to skip just because of how you typed that, my bro. Sorry, Soypick. Alright, we got another one. Dylan Smith. What? Oh, this is the question. This is the question everyone wants to know. What did I ask KSI? Sorry, that was too dramatic. Well, I asked him a stupid question. I got nervous, and I've always wanted a signed boxing glove from KSI, so I asked him if there was any chance he would be maybe adding some signed boxing gloves during whenever the Jake Paul happens on his website for purchase, and he said yes, but he was thrown off by the question because it was just such a weird and random question. So hopefully that answers your question. I know probably so many people were expecting something dark, something brutal, but in reality that was the question, and I understand why that question got cut, because who asked KSI that? Hopefully one day I'll get that signed boxing glove from him if he adds it to the shop. Next question comes from Oswald. Did I say that right? I hope I did. What do I play on my computer? I played Team Fortress 2. That's a great game. I played the Left 4 Dead 2. I love that game to death. I love playing it with friends. I think that is an awesome game, and one day we're going to be streaming it, so be ready for that. In terms of what else, I mean, Minecraft, that's a big thing. I got other Steam games. You just gotta check out my Steam. I don't even know what my Steam is, but I got a bunch of games. Next question comes from Karma. What is a life goal of yours, and I hope you accomplish it? I mean, it goes back to, like, just shocking the world, the acting, boxing, you know. I have a lot of life goals. Yeah, I mean, a life goal is, I don't have a very powerful life goal, I guess. I mean, shocking the world, that's obviously going to be one. Like, I know I'm going to do that this decade. You will see Monadomax shock the world in the boxing ring, I'm telling you. So hopefully that answers your question, Karma. I'm sorry. Next question comes from Daniel. 1K coming soon. Yes, if you're new here, subscribe. We're getting to 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year. I'm calling it now. Keep up the good work. My question is, will we ever see a boxing video, and how has my progress been? Well, the progress for it hasn't been that great just because of the coronavirus in general. But yes, there will be a boxing video with my trainer or coach, whatever my coach. It'd be my coach. We're going to be doing the boxing things. It'd be a cool documentary, maybe. I don't know when that's going to happen. Probably later this year. You know, got to wait for this coronavirus stuff to go away. But at the end of the year, you should definitely expect that. Next question comes from Deadplex. That's an interesting username. I see what looks to be a Walking Dead game poster behind you. Is that correct? Let me see. Yes, there is a Walking Dead game poster and some other cool things. Yes, it's one of my favorite. Oh, spoiler alert: the Walking Dead game is going to be up there in my top 10. It's also signed by the voice actor of Lee and Melissa Hutchinson, the voice actor or actress of Clementine. So, not bragging, but it's a really cool poster. Melissa gave it to me, so yeah. But yeah, I love that game so much. Next question comes from KSG Epic. Once again, another question. My question is, as you're in America, were you supporting KSI or Logan Paul? So I am Team KSI all the way. I don't like the Pauls. I hate them. I hate all the Pauls. Or not all the Pauls, but you get what I don't like Jake Paul or Logan Paul. I was at the Nissan Gibb fight, or Anison Gibb. I think that's how you pronounce it. Team Gibb all the way. Still, even though he lost miserably, that was a tough loss for him. I was there in Miami. I should have recorded it, but I met so many people. I met KSI, funny enough. I got to meet Shannon Briggs, Devin Haney. I met a lot of YouTube. I met Joe Weller. That was pretty cool. But I'll be there at the KSI versus Jake Paul fight when that happens next year, because it's rumored for New York City. And we're going to be doing a vlog through the phone, unless next year I purchase my own camera. So be ready for that next year video. Next question comes from Gavin. Oh, this question. What's in my closet? Well, I guess it's time for people to know what's in my closet. It's time. I will answer this question. Okay, here we go. We're right here at the door. I'm going to reveal the closet. Here we go. We're filming on the camera, on the iPhone. It's just a regular closet, a very messy closet. We got all this, ignore the Barbie dolls. I'm just trying to sell those. Please don't make fun of me. It's really messy. As you can see, got a lamp, got clothes. I got a bunch of Skylanders for some reason over there. I got comics. All those are comic boxes. Walking Dead box, Game Informer, Ninjas right there for some reason. There's a Pokemon stickers for some reason. But that's really all that's in this. There's no secret to my closet. So, yeah, there might be some secret memes in here. There's a Toy Story Santa hat. But yeah, that's all that's in here. Diary of Wimpy Kid books. Nothing special. So, yeah, this is my room, pretty messy. So, that's my bed. Yeah, pretty messy. Pretty messy. Alright, this is the poster too, because there's a question, and there's the signatures right. Okay, you can't see with the lighting. So, alright, back to the video. Okay, we are back. Wait, why do I keep putting this headset on? I don't need it. So, that was the closet. You saw my messy room. Please don't make fun of me. You saw my messy setup too. We got a bunch of water bottles that I need to throw away. Drank a lot of water today, and I haven't thrown them away, because I gotta, yeah. Okay, what was I saying? Alright, the next question comes from Dylan, once again. Let's see. Why do we drive on parkways and park on driveways? That's actually a good question. I guess just the state of law wants us to do that. The U.S. government, or not, just the whole world wants us to do that. So, that should answer your question, Dylan. We got another question from Dylan. Is there another one from cinema? No, I'm not answering that. Nope. Dylan, why are you asking all these points? I just exited. Oh, that's gonna be memed. Stop asking these pointless questions, Dylan. I'm not answering any more questions from the Dylan. Not Dylan Smith. Dylan Smith, awesome. We got a question from Caro. I think I did that right. Oh my gosh, I pronounced your name right. Alright, will I answer this question? Yes, I will. It has been answered. Next question. Who is my favorite YouTuber? Okay, I have a lot of favorite YouTubers. I really like McJuggernuggets. It's probably my favorite right there. KSI, obviously. The Nelk Boys, I think, are pretty funny. Who else do I watch? I've been recently watching Sick Cooper, I think is his name. He owns a retro store, and it's a vlogging channel. He uploads every day, talking about his life in the retro business, showing in what gets traded into the store, the sales he made, all that. It's a very interesting channel. Obviously, with the coronavirus, it's not that interesting right now. He's still a cool YouTuber. Just if you were watching for the whole store aspect of it, you don't get to see what's traded in and everything. but it's still an awesome channel without the story. He's a cool guy. Maybe one day we'll get him on a YouTube video. Next question comes from this Alan Murad Jr. Okay, before people get mad about what I'm going to say about this guy, just know he's my brother, so I can really say whatever I want to about this guy. So, when are you going to admit that you were a weeaboo? Well, first of all, I'm not a weeaboo. He's referring to Fire Emblem, Pokemon, and Dragon Ball. Okay, Dragon Ball, I did buy a Dragon Ball game. 2 Dragon Ball games. Didn't even touch one of them. And Dragon Ball FighterZ, I have less than 1 hour into it. So, I don't think the Dragon Ball thing should be used as a point from you, Alan. I don't even watch the show. He considers Pokemon an anime, which it is an anime, but it started from a game. I played the games, not an anime. I don't watch the anime. I'm playing the games, not an anime, so no, that's not valid. He considers Fire Emblem an anime, but yeah. And so, I want to know what you guys think. Do you consider me a weeaboo? Oh, actually, I do watch Yu-Gi-Oh! And that is an anime. So, you can call me Yu-Gi-Oh! On a weeaboo on Yu-Gi-Oh! But he's saying I'm a major weeaboo. Do you think I'm a major weeaboo for playing Pokemon, playing Fire Emblem? Because he thinks I'm the biggest weeaboo. And he says, if you can't admit that, can you at least admit your... I don't even know what that is. No, Alan, I don't love you. I'm sorry. This question was unnecessary. Let's talk about how every time I call you, I see you either watching Naruto or playing Naruto. Who's the biggest weeaboo out there, Alan? You're the biggest Naruto weeaboo. You own every Naruto game. You're always playing Naruto games. It's so annoying, Alan. Every time I call you, I'm like, hey, Alan, we should play this game. It's been a bit. No, I get declined because you know why? You're either playing Naruto or watching Naruto. You are the biggest weeaboo, and you should not be asking this question. I guess you'll be expecting a phone call from me later today, and we're going to discuss this. Next question from I got the sauce. Sorry, I like that. What do I use to edit? So, some videos are actually not edited. If there are edited videos, sometimes I'll edit them through, I forgot what it's actually called. And then, yeah, let me see what it's called real fast. Yeah, I can't find it, I'm sorry. But sometimes, my videos are also edited from some friends of mine. So, I don't know what they use. I think they use, like, Sony Vegas Pro stuff. So, sorry I couldn't really fully answer your question. He asked another question. What characters do you like to main in Smash? So, obviously we're Monadomax, and Shulk uses a Monado. So that's my go-to character in Smash Bros. I will forever be a Shulk main. You know, he's an awesome character. We got Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition coming out. It's going to be crazy. Other than that, I like to use Dr. Mario as a secondary. Who else do I use as a secondary? I like playing a lot. I like playing Jigglypuff. I think Jigglypuff's a pretty cool character. I like playing with just a bunch of characters, but in terms of the main, it would have to be Shulk. Yeah. That was actually the last question. We had over 30 questions. We had over 50 comments, but some of them was similar questions, so I couldn't add all of them. Hopefully this video wasn't too long. I knew this was going to be a long video, so please don't hate me if it's a long video. I'll see you guys. Since I uploaded so much this week, I think I'm going to take a little break and wait till like this Friday. Like next Friday, I guess is what it'd be. I'm going to wait till Friday to probably upload again, because I kind of want to take a breather in uploads. I'm not tired of it, but I just don't want to get in a position where I am tired of it. We'll probably be streaming throughout the week. If you're new here, subscribe. Check out our Discord. It's crazy. We're over 50 members now. So, and Monadomax merchandise is coming soon. That'll probably be a video I'll make in the week. If there's any big news for gaming, I will do a video or just like a Nintendo Direct, but that's not gonna happen. So I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.